Danny, listos?
What?
It means, are you ready? Oh my gosh, learn some freaking Spanish, Danny. I swear to God, if you weren't letting my mom drive your Suburban, you'd be cut like umbilical cords. Cartorse.
Sorry.
Don't be sorry, be ready. Are you gonna action me, Danny?
Oh, action.
The battle of the sexes has been raging since the dawn of time. Women constantly proving that they can do anything a man can do, but better. Proving that they can do anything better than man. Now you might think to yourself, no, they can't. But Joan of Arc would say, yes, I can. You might think to yourself again, no, they can't. But Oprah Winfrey would say, yes, I can. And you might think to yourself another time, no, they can't. But Dora the Explorer would say, sí, yo puedo. And in the world of comedy, one woman has stepped forward to boast the phrase, yes, I can. And that woman is Melissa McCarthy. And this is Behind the Actors Studio, where we get live on set and behind the actor studio to talk to the actors that we praise and worship. On today's episode, we are in Wilmington, North Carolina, on the set of Tammy, starring Dan Aykroyd, Susan Sarandon, and the succulent Melissa McCarthy. Earlier today, they might as well have been filming an episode of Celebrities Gone Wild. Melissa McCarthy went off on an extra for abusing her child. The woman and her child were both kicked off set, but before they could get to their vehicles, they stopped to talk to us behind the actor studio. Joining us now, Kendra Crawford. Kendra, thank you for joining us. Now, Kendra, you were an extra on the set of Tammy?
How do you know that?
We spoke earlier. You told me.
Oh, right.
Kendra, what is it like to work with Melissa McCarthy?
Awesome.
Hey, Kendra, you know how when you're talking to somebody on the phone?
I hate talking on the
You
phone.
know how when you're texting somebody on your candy apple phones, how obnoxious one-word answers are?
Yeah, it's so rude.
It's even worse in a television interview.
Wait, is this gonna be on television? He's filming this with a camera phone. I don't know how my agent will feel about this.
Don't talk to Danny. Danny, we're taking it back. Now, take it back now. Go! Tell me, Kendra, what is it like to work with Melissa McCarthy?
It is like so awesome, LOL.
What about what happened on Saturday, Kendra? Can you tell us about that?
About what? That lesbian from Bridesmaids that kicked me off the set. I didn't even know actors could do that.
Well, she is a producer.
I mean, I'm an actor too. This is just like for practice. I'm trying to build my reel. You gotta start somewhere. And my agent said I should stop putting adult films on my resume, even though This Is the End of My Penis was really well written.
Okay.
It was really funny, and I finally showed a lot of depth, as an actress.
Fantastic. That is wonderful. What about what Melissa McCarthy said? Do you remember what she said to you today verbatim?
My name is Kendra. And oh my gosh, so much. You see, I had to bring my baby to work today because it was a damn teacher work day. And she told me I was a worse mother than a pig, and they eat their kids, so I learned that. She said she couldn't make me a better mother, but she could make me supportive by sticking her foot so far at my butt that all I'll be able to say is just do it. She said if she were my mother, first she would have got rid of me, then second, if she missed her opportunity, then while raising me, she would have turned the eye of the stove on till it got red hot, make me lick it, and call it a hot meal. That's the only way I'd ever know a hot meal, unless I could use my food stamps card at Taco Bell. And I didn't care how she knew I didn't know how to cook. Anyway, then she asked who casted Janelle Evans, and she told me if I didn't leave right now, I'd have to leave more bloody than an 11-year-old riding horseback for the first time. She said I was done. Done. And I couldn't be any more done. She rolled me up in my GED and smoked me with Snoop Lion, Seth Rogen, and Kumar from Harold and Kumar.
Wow, yes, we get it. We get it. We get it. Danny, did we get it? All right, let's cut some of it. What about this child, Kendra? Do we want to see him? I mean, can we see him?
If I can find him. Stanley! 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 Stanley, come here. Stanley, get up. Get up. Get out of the ant pile, Stanley, and come over here. Stanley! Stanley! Get over here now!
Yes, get over here, Stanley.
Stanley?
Daddy!
Stanley, stop.
Daddy!
No, the math doesn't
Stop.
check out on that.
Stop.
Mommy,
it.
where did the aunties go?
I'm gonna find
They
a chair.
crawled down their little holes back to hell where you came from.
Oh, I lived in Africa?
No, that's not what I meant. Yes, Stanley, you're from Africa, but I adopted you, and that makes you colored American. You see, all the actors adopt little brown babies, and I'm going to be just like them, and I can't have Gwyneth Paltrow and Angelina over to my place, and their brown little curly-headed babies don't have any brown little curly-headed babies to play with.
All right, I think we are running out of time and patience. Let's move on to our pivot questionnaire. Kendra, what does Molly from Mike and Molly like to eat in the morning?
Molly likes to
Twinkies
do
wrapped
Molly in the
bacon,
morning. Pops
Stanley?
Molly, I'm sweat.
Stop.
What does Sandra Bullock's best friend from The Heat like to listen to when she's on an airplane?
I don't really know what she listens to, but she takes up 2 seats, at least.
Mommy likes to do Gen X on airplanes. And
What does Jason Bateman's co-star from Identity Thief like to listen to when she goes jogging?
I don't think she jogs. I mean, have you seen her? She's enormous.
What is the breakout star from Bridesmaids' favorite music? Period.
when Mommy's on her
maybe
period, she's really
Stanley?
nice.
Classic rock, classic rock.
Kendra, do you think you can tell me what everyone's favorite SNL host, least favorite thing in the world is?
Let's see. I think she
Stanley,
really doesn't like mothers who hit their kids. Stanley, swear to God, I give you shelter, I clothe you, I give you food, you give me nothing. I should have adopted an Asian girl from China, Stanley.
Thank you, Kendra. I'm Waldorf Hines, and this is Behind the Actor Studio. I am going to go call Child Protective Services. Tune in next week where we get on the set of We're the Millers. Until next time, don't get too close to the light. You can cut now, Danny. It's all right.
It might have cut out right at the end.
All right. No batteries?
Yep, low battery.
Okay. Do you see now why I keep asking you to charge your phone? You worthless piece of crap.